tonight. We're gonna be chilling tonight for a while. Go ahead and tap in, grab some popcorn, grab some food. We got some shit to talk about. We got some things to talk about going on with the channel. I'm probably gonna start creating a schedule with this busy work schedule I got. But we're gonna talk about some legislative stuff that's happening out in the gun world. We're gonna talk about what's going on with the channel, and we're just gonna chill and talk shit for a while. Hope y'all are doing good as always. If y'all are coming in already to the live stream, I'm just getting the settings put up right now. Hope y'all are doing good as always. Got that YouTube poll going up for y'all right now. Let me make sure chat is on all messages. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling. How y'all doing tonight? If y'all are already scrolling through, come in, stop by, come say what's up. We're chilling tonight. We have great news, y'all. The original HPA passed the House, so it's looking good. We're looking good. It was a 215 to 214 vote. We got in by one vote, but keep our heads up, keep pressing this down their throats. We'll get it past the Senate, then we'll be smooth sailing from there. We'll be chilling. Y'all go ahead and come into the live stream. Come say what's up. I hope y'all have been doing good these past few days. Sorry I haven't been going live. Work has been killing me. Life is life. So shit's been stressful the past few days. But I hope y'all are doing good. We're gonna be out here for a while tonight. So come say what's up. We're chilling tonight. How y'all doing? Guess we're waiting on everybody to get in tonight. This is a pretty early stream for my usual live streaming time, so hopefully that'll give everybody a chance to come by and say what's up. What's going on, Russ? Did you hear the good news? We got the original HPA past the House. Now we just gotta go through a few more steps and we'll be golden. What the fuck, Virginia? Goddamn. Yes, sir, Russ. It's beautiful news, man. Like it almost made me cry. I was so happy. I'll probably shed a tear once it passes. But I hope you're doing good, Russ, as always. Hope you're doing good, Virginia. If y'all are new here, first time coming into the stream, come say what's up. Drop a vote on the YouTube poll. See how many votes we can get on it tonight. I think the most votes I've ever had on it is like 150. Let's see if we can break that. Yes, sir, Russ. Hey, hey, as long as we don't call the police, we chilling. That's that's the only reason I'd hate my neighbors if they call the police on music being too loud. I'm out. Thankfully I don't got to worry about that. But yeah, also I heard about this budget bill. Have you heard about that, Russ? Kind of seems like some bullshit just piled into a bill. I don't have a sheet on it, the actual bill itself, because Congress or whoever did not want to update their website about the bill, so I can't. Or a few nights ago, couldn't find the exact bill, but I would like to. Hey, I appreciate y'all dropping subs. Yeah, Russ, I feel you on that, man. But at the end of the day, we'll never stop fighting for what we want, what we think is right, what we think is constitutionally right. I was arguing with somebody earlier. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Virginia. But yeah, what I was gonna say is, we give words definitions for a reason, so there's no interpretation on something. So if I say the sky is blue, that means the sky is blue. Like I guess if we were in a legal battle, there's that means there's no room for misinterpretation, and like unless you're colorblind or whatever, y'all get what I'm saying. Like we create words and give them definitions, so there is no room for misinterpretation. And so shall not be infringed. We are militia. Come on now. All it takes is fucking reading the legislative fucking language and learning it and Googling definitions and words you may not understand. It's pretty fucking simple. At the end of the day, the U.S. citizens are militia. We are a military. We are a line of defense at the end of the day, whether we want to or not be. Um, we have legal constitutional right to military grade weaponry, whether it's a fucking fighter jet, a tank, mortars, C4s, whatever you would want. Technically, we should have the legal right to have if we're talking about constitutional rights. And it's bullshit that we have to take all the steps to fight for what's right, even though that only 80 years ago, full auto was made illegal or class three. Um, only so many years ago that I think it was 1986 is when the Suppressor Act happened, where they started putting tax stamps on suppressors. Whatever, if y'all know, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not been that long since they started infringing upon our rights. Showcase the Tech 22. I got you. It is so the Tech 22 they made around 26,000 of them. Um Pre-ban they made 22,000. After the ban early 2000s they made I think like five more thousand. So based off the serial number, this is made in the early 80s and is a pre-ban, and it does not have the recall stamp. These were recalled a lot because of their triggers, and they like to accidentally go fully. So maybe I'll luck out, but who knows? Makes you stronger than most people walking around the U.S. nowadays. I hear that. I definitely try to stay to myself. Like I like talking to y'all, but other people, I don't like them in my business. Like I'm more than happy to tell y'all. I just got a plumbing job that could pay up to $150,000 a year. It feels good. I feel happy about that. But I ain't gonna want to tell random ass people that. Like I don't like to socialize. You feel me? That scene ain't for me. At least here in Memphis, Memphis is Memphis. And if I want to go out and be part of, go clubbing, go to bars, this and that, I gotta be ready to fight for what's mine, fight for myself, and to fight for the people around me. Dude, I just, as a grown man, don't see a reason to put myself in situations where I might be getting robbed at gunpoint, just because I wanted to go to the bar. Just It's just not for me. It's just fun, don't get me wrong, but it just ain't for me out here. Everybody's trying to everybody in Memphis is either trying to make music, trying to run it up, you know, through every other way they can, or just simply robbing. Like, so Memphis and Memphis, Tennessee, you can damn near get away with anything you want. I'm not getting away with anything. I'm not doing anything um, illegal in that sense. But when these kids out here know that most likely they're not gonna get charges as an adult unless it's for like murder or some crazy ass stuff, they're gonna do what they want to do. And half the kids out here that are in these situations, this is all they're growing up around. This is all they know. They might not have no family, and that's just it for them. You know what I mean? That's It's either this way or no way. They don't see no other way. And I guess you gotta get it how you live it when it comes to it. But this is how it is here. Like I said before, the police. It's not the police. The Like when I say the police ain't the police, like these folks scared. Like all those videos you see on the internet where folks is at takeovers, doing this and that, and committing, or doing illegal activities. It's a nine. That boy Nave, sir, it is a nine. It is AP5P. But like, you feel me? These folks out here just they don't care, and that makes the police not care to care. Feel me? They don't want to lose their life over a $30,000 a year job. The fuck? Like, I put money on it that half the police and MPD is trapping and doing this and that and being a police officer. I put money on it. It's like just recently here, I think the entire MPD police force in our court district was under the investigation of the FBI and still are. Like, need I say more? Most of the Memphis Police Department quit. Hey, they probably should. I swear, like no matter where you are, whether it's Memphis, Atlanta, Chicago, Detroit, any like place that's like this, like Memphis is its own thing. Like we're number one at crime rate, death rate, all that stuff. Um, but like these police officers, um, you know, that are making these busts, doing these things where all this cash is around, they're most likely going to pocket some. What's going on, sponsor? Because me personally, if I'm a MPD police officer and I was, if that's the job I decided to take for some reason and started doing that, which is something I'll never fucking do. Um, let's say that you're a police officer making $30,000 a year, and there's $1 million in cash right there, and that money's gonna get seized, and it's gonna be it for that money, right? What are you gonna do? You got back from working on the mother-in-law's house. I hope it's going good, man. And like, could y'all blame a police officer for being a dirty cop for like taking drug money, doing this or that. You know, when they're only making $30,000 a year, when like especially MPD police officers, like this is the most dangerous city in the U.S. or the ninth most dangerous city in the world. You want to risk your life because you caught some dude doing 20 over the speed limit? Hell no. Yeah, most definitely, Russ. The way I look at it is like me personally. The only reason I see for you someone to be a police officer is if they're ex-military and that's what they're interested in. Other than that, I feel like a lot of the police officers around here, that was like their only option, and like they're just. I'm not saying police in general are shitty. At least in every single experience I've had with police, it's always been a shitty experience, and they've always seemed to be really shitty people, and I don't trust them. I don't. I'm scared of them. Um, like if I were to get pulled over, I'd be shooting bricks. I don't want to die. I like that shit puts me in fear of my life, and they shouldn't do that. Yeah, exactly, Russ. Like I will say one thing. I've had good interactions with these young sheriffs we have out here. Um, a lot of the sheriffs around here are very young and very new. And like let's say if I pull up to a gas station at midnight and the sheriff's sitting there, and like let's say I'm friendly with the dude that works there, I'm chatting it for a minute, and gas station dudes they're gonna talk to whoever comes in there, whether you're a police officer or not, gangbang or whatever it may be. They're gonna sit there and chat it up if you're cool and you're cool with them like that. Just say I'm sitting there chatting, five cops pull up deep as hell, and they all get out. They all nice as hell. And they're like, "Oh, yo, your tag's finna expire. You should fix that. We ain't finna pull you over, or like your tags is expired. Your whatever lifestyle. If let's say you do get pulled over, just tell them blah blah blah. Say you're cool. You're gonna get it fixed. Like those are some cool cops. Like I fucks with it. But every other experience I've had, other than something like that, and with those sheriffs, has been shitty. What's going on, Mason? What's going on, Ammo? Yeah, man. Like I respect it. You know, I definitely like respect the people that like want to help because them cops ain't dealing with just like folks speeding, driving dangerously. They're dealing with all the people OD and the meth heads, the crackheads, whatever you want to call it. That those are some of the people that they are around on a daily basis. Like they get to know these people by first name basis, and they try to help. I'll give it that for those few, but like I said, with my encounters with the police, it's always been bad, and I've not even been in the shoes for that encounter to it be bad. You know what I mean? Like let's say what's going on all the smoke. I didn't even see what you said, but like I say, if I got pulled over on the side of the street, not even pulled over. Let's say I pulled over, right? Like something wrong with my car. I feel like if a cop pulls up, I'm finna go to jail. Like I said, I'm finna get shot just because, like I said, just because of the area and experiences I've had, it's just I don't really fuck with them. They scare me. I feel like they're trigger happy. Most definitely a sponsor. Like this one time, like when I was really young, I got you. I'll show you everything real quick. Intratec Tech 22 Scorpion, P64. That's a 9x18, MPA 30T, G3 CFDE, AP5P. And that's an MMP 15 Sport. Man, appreciate it, Ammo. Exactly, Russ. And I will say this. Um, This is not a hypothetical situation. I smoke nicotine vapes. I have one of the vaporessos that uses salt nic. I do not condone the use of any of this stuff. Me personally, I hate that I vape. But I was waiting to for the vape shop to open just because dude was like using the bathroom, whatever. And I feel like walking over to my car. My phone was going to die. I was on my phone, and I figured I'd be in and out, and I was. But hey, hey, I appreciate all the smoke. The police captain, I'm not gonna say what whether it was Bartlett, the sheriff, whatever it may be, but a captain of a police department was at this store. We ended up talking for a minute because I like guns. I was talking to him about the HPA, all this stuff, and I was like, "How do you feel about just talking to him, like seeing his view on stuff of this nature, especially being here in Memphis?" And this man went in there and bought a shroom bar, like one of those uh little mushroom bars that they have at those smoke shops. He bought one. And I was like, "You really buying those?" He's like, "Yeah, I like to have one every now and then." He's like, "We can't smoke marijuana," and I was like, "Yeah, it's not federally legal until it's federally legal. Firearms and marijuana just don't go together, and that's how it is, and that's just what we got to deal with." This motherfucker, I told the smoke shop dude, I was like, he better never ever pull me over. Like that department better never pull me over. I'm gonna be like, let me go talk to bro. Then I'm gonna walk right back out. But it's like, home, how I wouldn't trust someone who's doing those things to be be in charge of a police force. And like if that man's doing it, well, what's going on with everybody else? Yes, I have all the smoke. I most definitely have. We actually, I don't know if you heard, but I'm pretty sure you have. We got the original HPA pass, so it's looking like no more registry, no more tax stamp, just like buying your firearm where you live on a regular day basis. For me, which is a $10 background check, SC, I think a National System Security check, something like that. I actually have paperwork on it right here next to me. What's going on, Ben? How you doing, man? But like I was saying, y'all, hey, sponsor, take it easy. Like I respect the police and what they do and the situations they gotta deal with. But like every single one I've ever dealt with either has been a bad person, doesn't know the laws, and it's just insane. Like one time when I was 18, a legal adult, no curfew, me and my buddy were riding around like this was like y'all don't judge me. I was playing Pokemon Go with me and my buddy. We were in public places and public parking lots doing nothing wrong, and we were just playing our game. We put up to one spot, and this was the Bartlett PD. They pulled up behind us, and checked our licenses and everything, and they told us to leave, like the area. So we're like, okay, sure, whatever. Went to a new spot. They followed us there and told us to go home. Like we weren't fucking adults. Like I'm not a grown man legally at that point, and he had any right to tell me to go home. Most definitely, Russ, we need to get that short act through, as well as get this through the Senate. Hopefully, it does go through the Senate, and after that, like I said, smooth sailing. We got like one more bump to get this over. We pushed it. We shoved it down their fucking throats. Like we did it as a community, and we got it past the House, the HPA Act, and hopefully we can do it with a short act. Yeah, yeah, Ben. It's just, it's like, dude, I'm playing Pokemon Go, and you're harassing me. trying to follow me home, that's gotta be illegal. Yes, sir, Davis. Just some nice YouTube compliant stuff. Yes, sir, Ben. I can't wait either. I've been holding out for about a year on just having the chance to get this non-NFA suppressor right from the store how I want to. Um, and I feel like we're making it happen. Yes, sir, they did all day. They did just change the stance on it from their previous um stance on it. Pretty sure that previously they classified it as a non-protected item. Legally, anything that makes mobility faster, um, anything that helps you use a firearm, whether it's a brace, a stock, a handguard, a suppressor, night vision, literally anything you can think of that could attach to a firearm, um, should be legal. It's definitely looking good all day smoke. So I'm pretty sure the guy that the like scholar, I think is his YouTube name, YouTube channel name. He posts every single day. He is up to date with every single thing going on in the firearm world. Um and like I was talking about previously before with the full auto case and it going to the Supreme Court and we might have a final verdict on it. Um he did make a video on it. I can't remember the title of the video. But in that video, he did say something about the case being seen next month. To what I previously heard was going to be in early August or late August. So what he said was either the 6th or the 16th of next month. And so because of that, I'm holding out all firearm purchases and everything else. Because if we get civilian use full auto, my next firearms will be full auto. Yeah, he definitely has good content. And I watch his videos kind of like I see them about an hour, maybe 2 or 3 minutes after he posts them, and it doesn't seem like it's getting that much you know watch time as it should, but it definitely deserves it, and he's definitely growing fast as a channel, and I really like his content, and I like to be able to have a more detailed breakdown of these bills and these laws and what's going on, and you know stuff of that nature. Which I try to cover on here too. Like I have I have a stack of paper over here with bills, legislative updates, legal updates, stuff of that nature. I just didn't print anything off for today. I just figured I'd go off the brain and maybe use this tablet here in a minute. And that's the also the full auto case is why I'm holding out on an FRT. If it falls through, I'll probably do an FRT or super safety build. But if it doesn't, I go out a VZ61 Scorpion and put a gold clock. Am I going to get stoned? Man, I don't smoke. I vape. My username just a username. But yeah, it's just not for me, especially with the content I make. I legally am not allowed to do that, so I stay away. Hey, I appreciate all the smoke. Take it easy. You have a blessed night. Hope to see you in the next one. If not, feel free to check out some of my content. I have a review on almost everything out here besides the M&P 15. So if you feel like checking out one of those videos, you're more than welcome to. Stay safe and take it easy, man. Appreciate you for real. But it really is looking good for the 2A community. Hopefully, after everything's said and done, we'll never have to face the challenges again or um anything try to revoke what's gonna be said and done. Yes, sir. Stay strapped. Most definitely, Russ. Like the little semi-autobahn that they try to get through, which got shut down immediately almost. Um, that scared me. Like, how are you basically banning our amendment by saying anything with a Picatinny rail, detachable magazine, or anything of that nature? What do you want us to go to? Back to muskets? I promise. At least people in Memphis, they had to. They're gonna shoot it out with muskets. They're gonna get a musket with a switch. I don't know how, but they will. So like, that shit did scare me. Most definitely, Russ, and I feel like they're seeing that with us definitely now. You know, I'm pretty sure we have the constitutional right to fix a tyrannical government, something along those lines. I don't know the Constitution by heart. I can't recite it, but there is something like that. Most definitely, Russ. They're controlling every single aspect of people's daily lives. We're getting taxed too much. Um, Everything's more expensive because people want more money, and that's just how it's gonna be until people stop being greedy. Inflation's gonna keep going up. What's going on, Teresa? How you doing? And with greed, this is always gonna be bullshit rules put into place. And I was listening to a story the other day, and it was talking about this guy who fought in a few wars, was like one of the greatest um generals and stuff. Ended up becoming a politician, and he ended up losing the race because um the guy he was running with, he was trying to change the laws to help the big companies, the big port owners and stuff of that nature to make more money. And since then, I feel like that's how it's been. What's going on, John Wayne? Most definitely, Teresa. Like, if I spend a dollar bill, it's gonna get taxed 20 times. I'm gonna get taxed for spending it. I'm gonna get taxed for having it. I'm gonna get taxed for earning it. I'm gonna get taxed uh not me or the people who I give my dollar bill to are gonna get taxed on that dollar bill, um, and so on. It's way too many fucking taxes. They're taxing our tax at this point. 17, 18, yeah. say legally we can own a Gatling gun because it's not a single pull of the trigger. Machine guns have been around for a very long time. They only didn't become a strange and unusual weapon, I guess, until like 1934. Got any AR sense? No, sir. I do not. Yeah, it's the same thing, Mr. Tyler. Firearms at this point is cultured too, for the U.S. It's kind of more than our rights. It's kind of our culture. What's going on, 2A? Appreciate that, y'all. If y'all do want to drop a like on the live stream, all you gotta do is double tap the screen. So if you want to, I would appreciate that for real. But like I said, when people try to allow things to be open for interpretation, that's when shit like this starts happening. I don't get political on here because, like I said before, I feel like both sides are good and bad. Um, but I want my gun rights. I don't want to be infringed. I don't want other people's safety to be infringed. I don't want people to have to go through loopholes to protect themselves or family. There's crazy people everywhere, and it's always going to be like that. And to have someone who shouldn't be controlling your life tell you you can't protect your life is fucked up. I mean, and cannot slap the MP5, Tyler. Let's put it this way: my father is a felon. He does not live with me. He is incarcerated. He does not live in the state I live in. Um, I lived a few years out of my life with him. He is not a good person. Let's say I want to go visit him. He was not incarcerated at the time. He was on parole. He is a violent offender, and I want to carry my firearm. And he knows about it, and he gets pulled over, and they try to take him to jail. That's actually illegal. But it's just there is a lot of loopholes. Like I said, if I was in a situation where he had to, like let's say, grab my firearm to protect me, and there was no other choice, he's still gonna go to jail, and that's gonna be that. Like my dad, he's not a nice person. He, he definitely don't got a lot of friends. He's got more enemies than friends, if you don't know what I mean. And it's just shit like that. And yeah, Tyler, like felons, felonies are easy to get. Sometimes I'm pretty sure there's felony speeding charge too. Like if you go double the speed limit, that's a felony speeding charge. I don't know what you mean, Creed. I'm sorry, but YouTube has been pushing 2A content strong. You watch one firearm video, we're all gonna pop up on your feed. And like another thing with firearms, I'm pretty sure what year is it? Anything pre like 19 something isn't considered a firearm anymore, even though it has a chamber and it can't fire a projectile. It's not considered a firearm. You want to have no restrictions on those to where literally a newborn child could legally buy one versus um, restricting things. You want to have like, why? I understand restricting them for adult purchases, but to like that makes no sense. Why? It's just very fucking hypocritical of them to um, let those firearms be sold to anyone and whoever with I'm pretty sure no background checks. No matter how old you are, you can legally buy it if you got the money for it. But you want to put restrictions on common use items and background checks on regular firearms. A 12-year-old, if he had the money, can go buy a old uh, flintlock, revolver, whatever it may be. And I tell you what, Tyler, if like the people in Memphis that that's what they do is they do these things where like say if somebody gotta go, they gotta go, and that's what they do. Why don't they just start using that shit? But it just makes no sense for them to be hypocritical on all these different opinions, man. It's as simple as they shall not be infringed. We are militia. Let me pull up this tablet. I'm gonna read the Constitution for fun. So I'm looking at archives.gov, America's founding documents, the Constitution of the United States, a transcript. The Section 1, all legislative powers herein granted shall be visited in a Congress of the United States, which shall consist of a Senate and House of Representatives. Section 2, the House of Representatives shall be composed of members chosen of every second year by the people of several states, and electors in each state shall have qualifications. Uh, Requisites for electors of the most numerous branch of the state legislator. Ugh. No person shall be a representative who shall not have had attained to the age of 25 years and shall be year 7 years a citizen of the United States who shall not. And they're like, blah, blah, blah. I want to go to something else. What is this? Most definitely, Tyler. The Second Amendment of the United States Constitution states a well-regulated militia being necessary of the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep bear arms shall not be infringed. Right there. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. That being said, if we're not leaving things open to interpretation, a well-regulated militia. So, a well-trained militia is a term found in the Second Amendment of the United States Constitution, which states the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. That a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. This means a militia that is trained, organized, and effective that can be called upon to defend the state. What's going on, TR? You got a solo fish? Yeah, they're pretty nice. I wouldn't say that one is though. The one right here. Um, but so that's being said, well trained, organized, and effective militia that can be called upon to defend the state. That being said, we just need to go ahead and make a firearm training free and readily available for everyone and anyone who feels the need to go do it. It should be free. If we're supposed to be a militia, everyone should be going to do that shit. I mean, everyone. I grew up shooting. My father grew up shooting. My stepfather shot growing up. My grandfather was in wars, shot growing up. His father was in wars and shot growing up, and so on and so on. I'm definitely trained. Most states consider their national guardians as militia. Yeah, well, that shouldn't be considered a militia. It should be considered a branch of military because those are not U.S. citizens. The right of the people, which is the citizens of the U.S. Me personally, what I think is, let's say someone with no firearm experience, has never been around firearms in their life, and that wants to be able to protect themselves. They should have the opportunity to have these free available classes that could teach them about stuff compared to someone like me who been taught this since they were a child, since they grew up, has has always, known firearm safety, has shot their entire life. You know, that's different. I feel like the way we have it is good now, but I feel like instead of these classes costing a shitload of money, they should be free. And maybe that's something we gotta be out here for now. This laser eye surgery, that looks horrible. I feel disturbed. That's disturbing. Why would you show me that? Yeah, the primary purpose of the National Guard is to serve both the state and the federal government with dual missions. It provides ready force for the state level emergencies like national disasters, civilian unrest, homeland defense. Simultaneously, the National Guard supports federal missions, including overseas deployments and active duty. Really, Tyler? I did not know that. I believe you. What do y'all think about all the FBI agents coming to Memphis, though? If y'all heard about that. I'm gonna be too busy. Okay, then. Yeah, I think like 2 minutes. I know someone who joined the National Guard. They got traumatized for life and completely changed as a person. But I also know people who were in the military, who have been employed, who have been overseas, and I don't know anyone who's joined the military and not been traumatized. These guys like weren't that traumatized. Would have to be a sick person. The people I know who've been overseas weren't traumatized. They're lying to you. I mean, I understand they've been through some stuff, but they didn't seem traumatized. They didn't want to talk about it. They definitely did want to talk about it. What's going on, Ordinance? How you doing? Did you hear about the HBAX? The original one went through the house. I do not sell anything. You pick the jar of dirt. Yeah, I figured I'd change it from a jar of air to a jar of dirt. That way it could be more effective. Is that a little kid? She just got out of school too. She's a bad parent. That was on Witten Road. That was on Witten. Yes, sir. John, a jar of dirt. You can't go wrong with a jar of dirt. Really, Russ. Baby, turn that down. Okay, go ahead. Okay. Love you too. Yeah, John. Let me see what you said. I picked an offense to me out 300 beats in my A. I don't know. I'll take anything full auto. Hey, I appreciate your service, Tyler. What the fuck do you mean do it, Jill? There is a big stigma about men's mental health, you know. For the people who have been, in those situations and are traumatized by it, and I feel like most of them do like to talk about it because it's a big part of their life. Pocket sand. Hey, pocket sand is undefeated. I actually, the 100 men versus one gorilla, the pocket sand. I saw a little animated meme where they used pocket sand like the first guy, and it was over with for the gorilla. Your $300 tires, yeah. I'm glad that Taurus is uh, treating you right. Yeah, John, I heard about that with the 22. Hopefully, you can get it resolved. Every 100 rounds, hey, that's not bad. It's like every four mags, but those 22s are definitely finicky. Yeah, clear as day. Um, does a well-regulated militia be necessary to the security of a free state? The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Now, I want to buy a tank. Since constitutionally, I'm gonna. Oh shit, they are for sale. Someone has gotten to the car crash. You'll see there's 12 items per page. These things are so high. The price. Oh my god. Yeah, they keep talking about sending the National Guard to Memphis, but they're too scared. This is the FV 433 A bolt L109 self-propelled 105 millimeter. Oh my god. For $149,999. Pay with PayPal. They got a T-54 for 270. And they'll ship it. They'll ship it to you. 73,000 National Guardsmen have been federalized. Really? If I ever do open a range, I'm gonna buy a tank, and I'm gonna make that be the experience. Come shoot a tank for only $150. Gulf War 1990, 250,000. Really? Of the Coast Guard? Ooh, I found one for 66,000. Says bring a trailer. It's French. AMX 13. SA 50 75 millimeter. I'm gonna put a cam in mine. That's a lot of that's a lot of National Guard people being sent to war. And I'm pretty sure we can only have what like 1.9 million, 1.7 million active military uh members. Okay, so I can buy tanks. What else can I buy? What's going on with smoke? I'm just browsing the internet, looking at how much tanks cost. Cheapest one I found was like 70. The most expensive one I found was like almost 300,000. What's going on with you? Who wants to use my location for this search? I don't want that. This is just an overview. That's why I'm looking, trying to find something for sale. If I can buy a tank, I should be able to buy this. Um, this is just a place that offers what I'm looking for. Yeah, Orange, it's been raining all day. It rained all last night too. So I can't buy an Apache helicopter, but I can buy a tank. Hell yeah, Orange Smoke. I'm just waiting for the HPA to go through the Senate and for it to go into effect. A little bit. I don't know, man. I found an AMX 75 for only $66,500. Sounds like a good deal. So I gotta bring a trailer though. Ooh, it's in Virginia. Do any of y'all have $70,000 I can borrow for this? I'm pretty sure it is, John. Oh yeah. Let me see how much this is gonna bring me. It's already sold. There's really a few places where you can buy tanks. Hey, you're good, Orange. Yeah, I like the CZs, but I like the older variants of the Scorpions personally more. Oh yeah, I bet it is nice with the suppressor. the cheapest transferable uh, machine gun I'm seeing right now is at least that I'd be interested in is the Spitfire 45 ACP transferable machine gun or the Sten MK 9 millimeter grease gun. Oh shit, there's a fucking Mac 13, some text. Yeah, I hear you on that. Hopefully, I can go shooting here sometime soon. Do I sell everything I own, and get this RPB Industries M10 45 ACP with stage 2 silencer? It's pretty cheap, only 16,000. They have 300 blackout on sale. Yeah, they probably have some good sales on George. You're gonna keep trying, John. Good luck, man. I heard the Kel-Tecs are pretty nice. What kind of ammo are you running through, John? Are you running high velocity? Hang on, side note, I'll be right back. Should take 2 seconds. Be right back. Sorry about that. I had to do something real quick. See what y'all said. Looking for a black mamba. You could probably have one shipped to you locally. I'm gonna have to look that up real quick. Orange smoke. 1700. Oh, Scorpion X. It's only 14. You know, the best of the best. He puked when you ordered it. So if the full auto bill passes, um, this website or firearms dealer, not this one. Excuse me. Hold on. This is the wrong caliber. They're only like around 1,000. Well, I guess not a bill. It's a suit. It's the Kansas suit. There's supposed to be a hearing on it next month to see if they're gonna have any changes to our. Let me see. I think Armed Scholar talked about it. Let's see if I can find this video on it. I have one of those. Pretty sure. You got the same loadout? Yeah, I have the competition, but I've also seen a few of the standards around here. I never had a problem with it. Forever, yeah. I hear you on that. But what I was going to talk about the video he made on he said on one of his videos about the Kansas suit that happened with the full auto case that um what most likely will happen is newly manufactured full auto, any auto sear and any auto switches will be an NFA item and will be available purchase to the public, like I guess suppressors are now, which well I guess we'll probably fight to get it off of that. But from my understanding, that's what's happening. And before watching that video, my understanding was the case was going to be heard in August, but he said I think either the 6th or the 16th. But I'm gonna try to find this video on it. Yeah, it does seem like just the same video over and over again. It's heard this stupid shit before. Let me see what you said. Yes, sir. Yeah, the black house sounds nice. Yeah, John, I'm with you on that. 1700 is pretty expensive. Hell yeah, orange smoke. Here you go. A Kansas court case on the constitutionality of machine gun possession is moving forward in the Tenth Circuit Court. On April 2023, the defendant, Tamori Morgan, was indicted by a grand jury in the U.S. District Court in Wichita for possessing a machine gun and a conversion device known as a Glock switch. Judge John Broomer dismissed the charges for failing to provide historical analogs under New York State and Rifle and Pistol Association, INC versus Buren case, which states standards for Second Amendment challenges. 10 mil AR. Shit, that'd be fire. See, the thing is, I can't find actual more information on that than just this. But that dude, Armed Scholar, trying to find the video on it. He posted. He might have deleted it. It might have not have been him who posted the video on it. The Essence, Smith and Wesson pieces. Yeah, people have been talking about them a lot. Harvard. See, now I can't find the video. Oh well, but I am gonna be waiting for that. Let's see what happens. Whether it's just people talking through the wind, because I do not see that video he posted, and it was his video, which I did watch. I wish I would have, recorded it. Oh no, I found it. Um, the title to the video is "Breaking Supreme Court Decision Strikes Down Machine Gun Possession Law and Charges DOJ Disagrees." That was 1 month ago. I was like, did I not see this video? I was getting a little worried. But yeah, so if y'all are interested in that, just watch that video, I'd say. Because me personally, like I said, I hope it's true. We got FRTs. We're winning left and right. I'd like to see that win too. Yeah, I have one 357. I want to get that Glock 32 eventually. I definitely would like to get it. Hey, we're getting close to 3.7K subs. I appreciate y'all. If y'all are new here, feel free to drop a sub. We chilling almost every night. I've been gone the past few nights. I'm sorry. Hey, I've been posting shorts, but they haven't been doing as good as lately. So if y'all want to check those out, feel free to. I've also posted a few long format videos, so if you want to check them out, feel free to. Yes, sir, Ian. Appreciate y'all being in here for real. Give me 1 second, y'all. What I should be able to do now is The drum mag is correct. Man, you don't know what you're talking about, my guy. Gotta love the little drum. But everything is YouTube compliant. If you want to, feel free to join the Discord. That is a Discord link if y'all want to join the channel. Um, the Discord link should work. It should be permanent too. Hey, I see y'all joined. Yeah, I see you joined. Appreciate it. Try to be more active on there, so feel free to post everyday carry photos, whatever you want. Hey, I appreciate the likes on the live stream for real. So I got a question. Do y'all want me to bring out another handgun to review either the MP and the Ruger AR kit build or something in 7.62? What would y'all like to see? Hey, Orange Smoke, take it easy, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have a good night as always. Stay safe. Hopefully you can get some more range time in with no more rain interference. What's going on, Dimitri? How you doing? If y'all are new here, say what's up in the chat. We're just chilling right now. Yeah, I hear that, Ian. Have you seen that Red Bull suppressor? I like that. That'd be nice to have. Yes, sir, Russ, the original HBA did pass. Passed by one vote, 215 to 214. Yeah, I'm glad it passed for real. It's definitely nice to, to see that our voices are being heard. Yeah, it would probably work for a short while, but it'd be inexpensive. All my life, someone just shot a gun in the woods. I'm really tempted to walk back there and be like, "Yo, go the fuck home." Let me grab this little flashlight. Man, this shit got two beams, green, wrong button, blue, or purple, whatever. What do y'all think about that? Yeah, I got some night vision, but I just don't know where it's at. Yeah, there's a little. I have to walk up this little hill right here. But I would feel bad for someone who tries to come over here. Might be a good nap though. He's a man. That must have been a good job. Feel like that would pay well. His light's pretty bright. Romero? I don't know how to pronounce that. How you doing? Yeah, it did. Yeah, I feel like it would be pretty fun and neat. A holo something? Hey, sure, if you want to drop one. You need to get a PO box. The mosquito acted like it wasn't gonna die when it landed on me. You like it for the most part? Yeah, a lot of people talk shit about it, but I haven't used them, so I can't say anything about it. Do you have any rush? But yeah, what would y'all like to see me bring out? The either the 223, 556, or something at 762. I mentioned to bring out one of those old rifles. Yeah, Russ, what's the budget looking like on those? Yes, sir. Why? You have all those signs. G45. Does it hold zero even? That's all that matters. If it holds zero. Yeah, I think it's Tricon. I don't know. Sounds about right, Ian. You've had three of them. Yeah, here soon I'm probably gonna be picking up a lot more stuff. But I'm still itching on that Glock 32. Yes, sir, Russ. What would you put on the MP5? My favorite kind? Probably any. I like SMGs. Endpoint compound and stuff. Look at it. No, sir. That is a Tech 22, but that's an 85. God damn. That's fucking $1,200. It looks nice, but damn, that mosquito just bit me. You think they're ugly? I like it. I've never had an issue with it. Yeah, I hear you on that. You're more welcome to have that opinion. It's your opinion. Nothing wrong with that. How much was it? When I got it, it ended up being like 18 good after tax. They were all about the same price, brand new. When I was looking at them, the handful of different clones. But yeah, I do want to get that either Glock 45 or the 19X MOS, the Glock 32. Then that VZ61 Scorpion. Yeah, you know, I want to go MOS either way, but why do you say the 45? Oh yeah, gotta love it. Take G17, not specific Virginia units. That was up, Mr. Islander. That sounds awesome. But there's definitely a few things I want to purchase here soon, and I definitely do want to bring out one of those old 7.62 rifles. It would just be fun. Something I haven't posted at all or talked about. It would just be nice. The 17 over the. Yeah, everybody loves that 17. Destroyer gray. I want to get some more shotguns. Maybe do the AR-12 FRT build. It would definitely take a lot of work to get it to run right. SPCC. There's definitely a lot out there. I feel like it's just depends on what you like and what you want. It's circaded. There's a few things on the table. Yeah, I guess it's an MP5K. Uh, Brogan P320s. No sir. Yeah. No, I'll take a grenade over that. I know how to not pull the pin out of a grenade. That SIG That SIG is a grenade I can't control. I'd feel more comfortable walking around with a grenade in my pocket than I would with that SIG. Because I know in 5 steps, one step, or when I put it in my pocket, but that is gonna be game over. But that grenade, I'd be safe all day. I heard their 365s, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I don't know. I don't trust SIG. Yeah. Oh, shit, I'm getting tired. It was a long week. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, bro, so that's what a lot of people say that their customer service is horrible. What's going on, Skyly? Y'all new here? Feel free to drop a sub. Getting close to 4K. We're almost at 3.7. I am trying to do more review videos. Maybe I'll do an AR range day video or a rifle range day video. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I saw the price on those Johns. It's crazy. I personally wouldn't get one. You think so, Russ? Oh, Russ, I had a question for you, man. So you live out here. You go to that the club in Mississippi. If someone opened a range that was more near in town, that was outdoors, that allowed, I guess, as of now, class 3 shooting, FRT, super safeties, binaries, any caliber you wanted, gave you more of a booth where you could run any kind of drills, do any kind of shooting you would want to do. Compared, would you rather go there compared to where you're going now? If like let's say it was 50, $60 per hour, to be able to have those things accessible to you and be closer to you. And it would be yeah, you 100% rather. And if I did open a range like that, I would have it to where, 4 or 5 guys can use a booth at once. Let's say if I want to make it uh $80 an hour, $100 an hour, and you could have all these targets accessible to you. All you gotta do is like bring your own cardboard. Maybe I could supply it, whatever the case may be. It'd just be a free park at the range. You can shoot whatever ammo you wanted. There's no restrictions on ammo, and I feel like if 4 or 5 guys, go shooting together regularly, maybe would want that experience and be able to have those choices available. What's going on, ammo? I see it's the main account. I'm pretty sure. Hell yeah, J man. How do you like the MP5? Really gotta love an MP5. I think the other day I saw a transferable MP5 clone that was like five, or that was the bid price on it at the moment. If it was the buy now price, I probably would have went and got it. But I do appreciate y'all being here for real. Hope y'all had a blessed day, great week. I also have another question for y'all. Um, do y'all want to go fishing with me? Like, let's say I go out of town and I'm fishing, right? Would y'all want me to go live during the duration of me fishing? Because what I'll probably do is catch bait in the morning and see what I can do at night. And it would be salt water. If that's something y'all are interested in, let me know. I definitely would be down to go live if I have a good connection. But I will do a regularly scheduled firearm live stream. Hey Russ, I'm just asking if y'all want to be here for that. It seems pretty. It seems like it'd be fun. And when I'm out there for hours. So it'd be funny. Be in a ski mask fishing the beach. Hopefully none of y'all show up. And watch that be like the one stream where 5,000 people join. But yeah, the goal is to catch a shark. That's the whole goal. Hey Russ, you have a great night, man. Take it easy. I don't know how much later I'll be out here, but probably for a little while. Yes, sir. You stay safe, man. You have a good one. But yeah, that would be fun to get some fishing done. I actually took my little baby fishing for the first time. She's very young, but she has some fun. The little turtles in the lake, they kept running up. They were acting like they wanted to, so I was baiting the fish over there, little brim, to make it easy. And all the turtles came up, and when I started pulling brim out, they started chasing the sunfish, bluegills, brim, whatever you want to call it. Um, they were they started to try to eat them. I had to give the turtles a fish, and I ended up pulling one of the turtles out for her to pet. It was fun. I basically caught a turtle and a fish at once. Can't go wrong. And I got my first bait caster. I'm usually just, I like to do tight lining. I use spinning reels, but I googled how to use a bait caster, so hopefully I don't fuck it up. Here comes those owls again. They're so loud. You got the Mac 5? I don't think I've seen that. Yeah, I like their AP series. They're pretty nice. I want to get some more rounds downrange with the MPA 30T. I also need to go ahead and edit the video where I took my sister to shoot. She shot the Intertech, the G3C. She shot the, I think, the B64 one time. Favorite? Um, I don't know. I like them all. Sorry about that. Had to let the dog outside. But y'all, it's been a while. Been on the stream for a minute. And I do want to edit that video. Oh, it's not a suppressor. It is a that's a barrel extension. That's a MPA 30T, the Grim Reaper variant. It's just a threaded barrel extension. But y'all, it's about to be 11. I got a real long I got a real long day ahead of me tomorrow. Gonna post a lot of shorts tomorrow. Hopefully they do good. If y'all would, feel free to check them out. And if y'all are new here, feel free to check out some of my shorts, some of my long format videos. I've been trying to post a lot more reviews. I have a review on everything out here besides the AR that was up there. I really would appreciate y'all dropping a like on those videos and checking them out for me. Probably maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna decide if I'm either gonna bring out a different handgun or maybe a rifle and a 7.62, but we'll see what happens. But the second the HPA goes into an act, I will be purchasing multiple suppressors probably. That's just I will have to all day, and I'll probably purchase a different barrel for the Intratec. That way I can run suppress. That way I could actually get one in the is a 32. That's not. It's a weird thread pitch, but I would just go ahead and get one because it's cheap at that point. No $200 tax stamp. But I really do appreciate y'all being here for real. If y'all are new, feel free to drop a sub. I greatly appreciate it. We're on the road to 4K subs, and after that it'll be five, and so on. But so probably tomorrow, on tomorrow night's live stream, I'll bring out something new, and hopefully I'll have more good news, like the HPA, the original form of the HPA got passed. Like that's some great news. But I hope y'all have a great night and stay safe and take it easy. And I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a blessed night.